Welcome back, everyone. Sean from Sean the Dev here, and we are doing some more responsive web design with FreeCodeCamp. Today, we will be doing the Learn Accessibility by Building a Quiz section. There are 68 little mini sections to that. Then after that, we'll be able to move on to the Tribute Page certification project. So, without further ado, let's get started. Yeah. That right there is what we're going to be building. Let's do it. Welcome to the first part of the accessibility quiz. You are becoming a seasoned HTML and CSS developer. We have started you off with a basic boilerplate. Well, thank God for that. I was very much not appreciating having to add that myself every freaking time. But whatever. Start off by providing a lang attribute to my HTML. Like so. And we've also reached the point where I'm not reading out the text nearly so much, because I figure you can read it yourself if you're that interested. And it doesn't really explain anything that's not been explained prior, in a lot of cases. So, need to give our page a meta element with the char set value, character set even, of UTF-8. Obligatory reminder that meta is a self-closing tag, so you don't need to add a second meta on the end to close it. And now we need another meta tag. I accidentally hit run there before I actually did anything, which is kind of dumb. So, viewport. Yeah, I never have to do this, and the boilerplate always does it for me in my own editor, so I'm actually going to look up how to do this. Meta. Mozilla.org. Developer page gives me what I need. Name equals viewport in this case, what we want. So, there we go. That did it. Now, to add another meta with the name set to description. just need to do that again. Yeah, we have to repeat the device width thing for some freaking reason. That's just weird to me. The last thing I put in is the title element. Which, the title is literally just that thing that displays in the tab or the top of the page that you see there. As the text that shows up there is what's in the title attribute. And mine is too short, apparently. That's dumb. But whatever, just add FreeCodeCamp to the start. So we're going into the body, add a header element, generally where you want the navigation to go, and a main. Within the header, provide context, nesting an image, h1, and a nav. They provide the elements so I can just copy them. And the nav can be empty for now. Image, source, can go as such, with an ID of logo, and an alt text of FreeCodeCamp. And it's being anal about the order I do it in. Seriously? I have the elements. That should be all that matters. Whatever. There we go. Let's see. Now we're starting to get into SVGs a little more. So, scalable vector graphics. Basically, another way to do images, just a little more flexible, and you have to handle things like color and size a little differently because they're technically not images. But it's also easier because you can change their colors and stuff. So a standard image, if I wanted to make the image purple, and it's not purple by default, that would be very difficult to actually pull off. With SVG, I just change a couple of properties and I'm done. So, let's see here. The logo ID. That's what we need now. Add that. And I want to set the width to 10 rem or 18 VW. 10 rem in this case. And I'm trying to set the ID as a class. I am dumb. go. And now, time to play with the aspect ratio a little. Background color. 0A, 0A, 2, 3. So we can actually see the thing. Aspect ratio. Oh. 35 over 4, or 35 divided by 4, however you want to put it. And give you a padding of 0.4 rem. There. That did it. So, little header sizing needed. Now, inherit. Is that how I do that? That's the wonderful thing about programming. I can just Google for something if I don't remember. CSS, make element take up full width of parent. Flex, a line item stretch. To the parent and width 100% on the child. Height. Pixels. Background color. Wrong button. That is a thing that I do from time to time, but thankfully not too much. There we go. Then set it to display flex. And that did it. Behold the magic of Googling for things. And now change our H1 element's color to that. F1B32. Yellow. We can see it now, but the alignment is kind of awful. And I still need to set the font size to just a minimum within a range. That's not something I'm very familiar with doing when it comes to sizes, setting it to a range like that. I tend to just default to setting a static value, or as static as you can be with EM or REM. So I don't really do that sort of thing. Maybe I should. And we need to enable our navigation with the power of unordered lists. And inside of that, go for 3 items that need to be on set list. Just have to copy the list item tags because unfortunately I can't use my MM Magic to just produce 3 of them in short order like I could on Visual Studio Code. And these items should be wrapped in anchor tags. There we go. On to 13. Child combinator to target only elements that match the second selector and are direct child. Let's see here. Unordered list within the nav. Let's see if that did it right. Display flux. Justify content, that's right. To evenly space, that's space evenly. Oh, I meant to have the child element after the greater than symbol, not before. I gotcha. There we go. So, as is the quiz, we need a form to submit answers. Can semantically separate content using section elements. So, create a form with 3 nested section elements. Make the form submit to a specific URL. I don't remember. Let's Google this just to be sure. Set form submit location. That'd be the form action attribute. Method submit action this. So let's make sure I got that right. Method submit. Let's see if that did it. No. Form. We want post, not submit. That explains it. There we go. Be grateful, you're also learning how to Google things throughout this. Ignore the error message. Probably doesn't mean anything. I'll just restart the page, just to be safe. Okay. To increase the accessibility, the role attribute can be used. The purpose behind an element. Give each section the region role. There we go. That was easy. Each region rule requires a label, so... Let's see, the heading element, the region, so... Here's what we'll do. and they get the labels to use for that special attribute right there. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. In each section, nest an H2. So we are finally making use of the sections with an ID matching the labeled by attribute. Works for me. Suitable text content. And I'm just gonna copy that and then change the details, I think. My keyboard's sticking a little bit, and this isn't the shitty one that I sometimes use because I need a numpad. I got another one in the basement my dad uses sometimes. I might have to steal that one. It's not a mechanical keyboard though, so that'll be kind of annoying. Oh well. And that did it. Nice. Typeface plays an important role in accessibility of a page. Change the fonts to Veranda for the H1 and H2 and add some border stuff. Family. Or Verdana even. And serif. Next, just the H2 for the border. I think I noticed that in time. Bottom 4 pixels, solid. DF, 2. Nice. Give each anchor element an href corresponding to the ID of the H2s. Okay, so easy enough. Internal links. That is a pretty basic concept. You can link to stuff inside the page using IDs. If you're building, for example, a one-page website, which I find to be pretty useful in the 8 billion or so renditions of my portfolio site, so that's a concept you'll see me making use of rather a lot. There we go. One done. Now, fill out the contents a little bit more. Add 3 div elements.